No, I mean, you've got a one-party rule here in the state of Ohio. The auditor is talking about Chairman Borges calling him, telling him what to do, what not to do. We've got the governor making statements about the auditor. So clearly, I mean, you've got all these folks who are running on a ticket together, saying a lot of things to each other, intimidating individuals to do things or not intimidating them. We don't really know because there's a lack of transparency in government to know what in fact is going on. So, frankly, like I said, auditor, Secretary of State, governor, legislative Republican leaders, they conspire to draw these legislative districts. That's just one example where they're all working in harmony to do things that are in the best interest of the taxpayer.
Republicans say they're going to ask for records involving your emails and any discussion about voting for Kevin Boyce. Will they find anything there at all, or is that pushing expression?
I mean, again, I think the Republican Party needs to try to work on substantive public policy issues that impact the majority of Ohioans. Unfortunately, it seems like their spokesperson and their chairman are more worried about playing games than actually working on the issues that matter. So, I'm not even going to respond to that.
Which newspaper did you carry as a kid?
Pardon?
Which newspaper did you carry when you were a kid?
The Plain Dealer.
How much they pay you?
Not enough.
How important is Ed Fitzgerald's performance to your campaign hopes?
I think Ed Fitzgerald's performance is important. I think the entire ticket's performance is important. I am interested in being supportive of the Democratic candidates on the ballot because I think they are interested in the same sort of issues that impact working people as I am. And so I'm going to be very supportive of Executive Fitzgerald as well as the Democratic ticket.
Do you think Dave Yost is the most vulnerable of this Republican statewide for next year?
I'm not going to hazard to guess who's the most vulnerable out of all of them. I think they're all fairly vulnerable given the fact that they're supporting policies that are not in the best interest of taxpayers.
Does the fact that he's kind of bucked his own party somewhat make this a little more difficult for you?
I think we will get to the point whether he's really bucked his own party. I mean, he offered secrecy on Jobs Ohio audit for 5 years. That does not seem like bucking your own party. It seems like trying to hide what is going on in an organization that there's a lot of questions about. And so that doesn't seem like bucking your party. Certainly the fact that he indicated that Chairman Borges called him specifically to discourage him from doing anything on this. It sounds to me and looks to me, given the fact that he hasn't completed an audit by the time the books close per legislative action, that he's falling right in step with what the Republicans are asking.
You chose a firefighters hall to make this announcement. I take it that's a signal to us that SB 5 and Republicans' passage of that is going to be a big issue this year?
I mean, I think certainly the sorts of policies that have been passed by the legislature, by the governor, a tax cut of $6,000 to people who are earning over $335,000 annually. These sorts of trickle-down tax cuts for the wealthy policies have never been particularly good for America. It undermines our ability to support basic services that our communities rely on, whether it be fire protection or police protection, local schools, sanitation. Those are the things that have made America great because you have strong communities people want to live in. Unfortunately, I think this governor, this General Assembly, this Republican Party has done a lot to trample on that and undermine it. Certainly, I think a firefighters hall is symbolic of the fact that we need to be supporting those who support us.
Time for one more. Okay, just a fun question. Do you know how to sing? Do you know how to play an instrument? Can you keep up pace with Dave Yost?
Absolutely not. I will not be singing. I will not be dancing. That's not what I do.
Are you an Eagles fan?
I'm a Browns fan. I'm an Indians fan. I'm a Buckeyes fan. I'm cheering for all the Ohio teams, but I grew up in Cleveland, so the drive, the fumble, Jose Mesa blowing the save. I mean, all those things I watched. Fortunately, my Buckeyes won a national championship to help get the monkey off my back, but I've watched a lot of teams lose through the years.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.